Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. We're going to move pretty quickly because I've got a lot to cover, but I think I can do this in less than 10 minutes. So first, you will learn about a new on-demand liquidity exchange for the digital asset XRP. I'm also going to show you that XRP is at the center of this settlement. And I want to show you something that maybe is new for you to be aware of. Also, XLM news. Yeah, big news coming from Japan. Coinbase. Something is weird there. And unfortunately, there was a major hack. We'll take a look at what's going on there. And no, Flare Networks is not quiet. There is so much going on. Well, when we take a look at the market, we're at 1.9 trillion. I think we're going to push over 2 again. DeFi, oh my gosh, since I've been really paying attention, it is today, in the last 24 hours, the total volume is 16.6%. I think that's the highest that I have ever seen since I've been watching. And BTC, it has a dominance, it's very low, 43%. But we are moving to the upside. Very impressive gains happening in the alts. We've got Avalanche, which is part of the DeFi world, up 36%. Voyager, up 33%. Cosmos, that is the ecosystem that's connected to blockchains, up 18%. Perpetual Protocol, it's interesting. They do an automated market maker with swap contracts, up 25%. Algo, up 11%. Terra Luna, up again. We've got green for ADA, Doge, XRP, XDC, Tezos, and a little bit of profit taking on Solana. Not to be surprised about that, down 9.6%, but they have been just screaming. All right, let me share with you a tiny slice of exactly what I'm trying to get at. This is a tweet that Attorney Jeremy put out, and let me just read it to you because he is spot on. I can add this to the settlement narrative that's being talked about out there of this case. Would be very complicated and could take months because Ripple's business model requires liquid markets, and therefore it is not simple as we will pay X amount of money. Settlement would require input from exchanges and third-party business partners. So correct, so correct. And as Jungle Inc. points out, Hinman made it very, very clear that this is a sticking point for the SEC. And I'm talking about the restrictions on distribution. The SEC, from the deposition, is very adamant that they are not happy with the continuing sales of XRP and doing so without any restrictions. Hinman said that it would apply as a security offering. So really, this is definitely the crutch of the problem. And you can see here, I want to show you something. This is my dashboard. I am on the 3xrp.dev site. I enabled Whale Watch, and I am able to see the XRP flows among the whales. And those whales are many, mostly the exchanges pop up quite often. Bitso, coins.ph, Bitstamp, those are all on-demand liquidity exchanges. They are making those remittances happen using XRP, the digital asset. You can call them facilitators, you can call them anchors, call them what you will. When you get in the whale watching area of this particular website, you can see the inflows and you can see the outflows. And what I also am privy to in getting back here is looking at the actual Ripple address, the wallet that they use to move XRP in quantities like 10 million, 20 million, 40 million, 60 million to enable those on-demand liquidity flows. This liquidity is the backbone of the business. And this is an ecosystem that is built. Hundreds, if not thousands of businesses are connected, let alone the families of the migrant workers and small businesses that rely on these transfers. And so today, another new on-demand liquidity exchange came to light. This is a Philippine crypto exchange, PDAX, and Ripple invested along with some big names. They put together 12.5 million in a funding round, and it was announced on August 18th. Listen to this. We are already making remittances into the country much cheaper by helping remittance companies utilize cryptocurrencies and providing them with a deep and liquid market to convert crypto into Philippines pesos. So said the PDAX founder, Nichel Gaba. So no, you just don't pay a fine and go on business as usual, especially since we see really from the Hinman deposition what it is they're trying to get Ripple to do. And this is not a cover up, and this is just not a slap on the wrist. So I am, yes, giving you my opinion here, and I'm free to give my opinion. And I don't have to agree with everyone out there, but I think if you really understand the business, it's not as simple as Jeremy says. All right, Coinbase, yes, they launched in Japan today. The problem is, well, it's weird. No, they did not list XRP. And the media in the West never covered it as to what they were listing, but I did find it on CNET in Japan, and it is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, BCH, and XLM. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Is there bias? I don't know. Is it something that maybe Mr. Kitao is working from behind? I don't know. I did try to find the answer. I'll continue to look in the Japanese media if I can find the answer, but I don't know. However, if you're an XLM holder, the liquidity in Japan just improved big time. So Coinbase added XLM, and so did GMO Coin. This is a major, very major exchange here, and they did so in the last 24 hours. Yeah, this is going to improve the liquidity for this asset in this part of the world. And Liquid, unfortunately, this is an exchange that has operations in Singapore. They have offices in Vietnam as well. They're headquartered in Tokyo. They had a big hack. I think it was 74 million. The hacker's address is now being blacklisted from many exchanges. I can't even tell you. I went through the CoinCheck hack here in and Mt. Gox here in Japan, and the problem is that all those assets get frozen. So all the people who had their assets sitting on an exchange, and in Japan it's very, very high, this becomes really quite a stressful time. So good reminder, everybody should be thinking cold storage, hard wallet, whatever. Get them out of the hands that put them in these hot wallets. All right, very big announcement today. Very big announcement. Oh, you're going to lose me for the rest of the video. So I didn't realize that some of these sites kick the camera off and then the camera doesn't kick back on, but that's okay. So here we have Gala Games and 888. They are going to create the new era of digital collectible with interfaces designed by G-Monk and Michael Sinha. We are creating these huge metaverses where gaming and these partnerships are going to change the world, really, seriously. 888 is going to change the world by supporting artists with NFTs, and Gala is going to change the world with being able to own your in-gaming products. And you're going to have a marketplace, and you're going to be able to do lots of cool things. This is a huge vision. And they're even talking about music, and both of them are coming on to Flare Networks. It's a collaboration that doesn't stop there, however. Do you remember the global esports? They also announced as a new member of Flare Networks. This is a 100-member federation, and they are merging with these two in a metaverse. You have to know that when you look at esports revenue in 2020, it was 1 billion versus the blockchain gaming in 2020, 54 million. So we are talking about huge amount of people and opportunity in a new metaverse that is so exciting. It really is. It really is. This is world-changing. This is world-changing technology and world-changing partnerships. Paris Hilton, she is going to be the head of entrepreneurship and Renaissance and in the 888 new world with global esports. Brace yourself. This Flare Networks platform is, maybe you can say, quietly building, but it is not so quiet. You just have to look a little bit beyond the normal places. And in fact, Boss Logic, a graphic artist from Melbourne, who has a very inspiring personal story, he is going to be collaborating with 888. And just so you kind of get an idea of what kind of work he does, he did the Avengers Endgame poster, and also he did the Disney Aladdin poster. He has amazing work out there. He has a couple of million followers on Instagram. You just have to take a look and see what he does. It's beautiful, really beautiful work. So 888 sent out a tweet in the last 24 hours that they have minted some new NFTs of Boss Logic. I can't wait to see. So further reveal is coming. All right, we are jumping to the fluff, and I think everybody recognizes this. It's the very famous Botticelli Birth of Venus, painted in the 1400s. Well, not only can you find it in its original form, but now in the gachapon, which are the little tiny characters that you can put coins into a machine, turn the handle, and boom, out comes a surprise, one of many offerings that are within a theme. Well, they have this cat theme that takes on some of the masters. So this is one that is, of course, part of the birth of Meow, right? And then the other one, I think you might have seen this before. This is a famous block print from the 1700s, Shiraku, and it is actually a kabuki actor at that time who was very, very famous. And so up on top here is the chomage, right? Well, that series of cats, here is the version of that particular woodblock print. I love it. And then the last one, of course, is the famous The Scream, which is sitting in the, or hanging in the National Gallery of Norway. I remember this painting was stolen once, but it returned back to Norway, and Edvard Munch is the artist. I think most everyone will recognize it. Here is the gachapon version. That one is the best, definitely the best. All three of them together. I have to go tomorrow to find this. Where I'm going to go is to one of the largest places that have these gachapon machines in one location, and it is in the Akihabara station, on the inside of the station. So I am going to be here tomorrow, part of my get out and move time, and I'm going to see if I can find those cats. I will let you know. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.